My favorite, Tom Zebra, yo.
Ever since the exclusionary rule was invented to protect our rights, the police officers have been dishonest to get around it.
Basically stop this guy and give him a citation for something. Any reason to stop him and search his vehicle. But that's what we heard over the radio.
What's up, D? What's up, Poetic?
Rolling, baby. Selling something.
The police story over the radio is they claimed he was selling narcotics because he was sitting in his car with the windows down.
The guy hasn't got out yet, so I don't think anything's exchanged, but they've been in dialogue for the last 2 minutes. Reach out, withhold their arms and do something, yeah, but I don't think that's even happened either, so. Larry, I'm sorry, I couldn't copy you.
Sergeant Larry Grajeda, he's known to harass the local prostitutes in this area.
Stop and ID the guy that left or the one that's in the Mustang? So far, nothing, and the only contact he made was just dialogue, nothing, no switch of hands or anything like that. Yeah. Alright, well, like you said, if you don't have that good a view, he could have just handed him something, but it seems odd that he'd come in there, talk to him, and then leave with no hand-to-hand. I'd try to get a better look over there to see, but I'd get burned in this unit. Any violations that you can see on him? Also with littering. You know what we think about that. Yeah, he's at Prairie.
Do you think the guy really threw something out his window? I'm gonna switch sides. I'm gonna just keep going through. I'm gonna keep going through. Larry Grajeda, he's known to make illegal stops in this area. He drives a SUV.
He told these guys to make the stop for littering. And now you see they're all up in his car. It's kind of dark in there from the side I'm at. But there's a Hawthorne police officer all up in the car. That's Officer Shimkus. Cabman calls this a wall stop.
They're searching the vehicle. Got this guy handcuffed, sitting on the curb. Very polite when they're searching the vehicle when they're being reported. See these guys walking right through, no complaint from this officer.
For whatever reason, they thought that he was involved in something illegal. So they keep an eye on him. When he gets in his car and he tries to leave, then they make up a traffic infraction that never happened. In this case, Larry Grajeda called it on the radio. He said littering, but there was no littering. This shouldn't be a shock to you. This is how law enforcement works in the United States. Neighborhood kids that just walk by, they said he's being harassed because he's black.
Officer Shimkus is no traffic cop. Look where his ticket book was. It was in the very bottom of the trunk. He's not out writing tickets. He's not looking for people littering.
Because you're going to write him a citation for littering like you heard on the radio. I mean, you have to justify the stop some way.
This is the reason why we have the most people incarcerated in this country in comparison with any other country in the history of this world. It's because of the lengths these police officers will go through to incarcerate people for victimless crimes. So Larry Grajeda got skunked. You know, they even said on the radio, they said on the radio, they didn't ever see any hand-to-hand contact. In other words, they never seen this guy hand anything to anybody. How often is Grajeda right? I don't know. Prostitutes in the neighborhood don't appreciate his sexual harassment. Pimping them, Officer LeBeau, he was one of my favorites in the area, despite the fact he didn't particularly like me. Sorry to report that he was recently arrested for soliciting a prostitute in Norwalk, arrested by the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. So look, the handcuffs are coming off. Now, if this gentleman was actually guilty of littering, would that have been a reason to handcuff him, have backup units, and search his vehicle? It'll be interesting to see if he wants to make a comment. I don't expect one. Did these Hawthorne police pull you over for no reason and claim he was littering? Okay, all right, you have a good day.
Did they write you a citation for littering?
No, they didn't.
They didn't? Okay. So they never even mentioned the so-called littering? He wasn't in a very good position to ask them, hey, why'd you guys pull me over? Had he asked and tried to stand up for himself and question them on what did he do to get pulled over in the first place, they would have written him for the littering, they would have impounded the vehicle.
That's illegal.
We have men's. Wait, that was good. I started telling. Hold on, let's do it again. Okay. I have to get my.
Well, I'm just making sure you know I'm not ready.
Oh, tell me what I'm saying. We have
men's and women's
sizes. Men's and women's sizes. We have men's and women's sizes, but some sizes are limited. Free bumper stickers with the purchase of a Mistaken Bacon t-shirt.